have done a bunch of e-bike reviews here on the channel, but I don't think I've ever done a City Cruiser e-bike that looks quite this good. This is the ECLIO CO2 e-bike, and it has an amazing design, but does it work good? What the heck? How's it back in the box? Dang it, this time machine keeps taking me all over the place. Oh well, I guess it'll give me a chance to show you how to build this thing and the specs. Let's get into it. We've got the keys, the pedals, the front light, this super nice brown seat with butt springs, a front basket, a dust cover, a clamp, and a bunch of twist ties and rubber things, the charger, and of course the fender. While I build this thing, let's talk specs really quick. The ECLIO CO2 lightweight City Cruiser has a 1,000-watt motor, hits up to 28 miles per hour, and goes up to 60 miles on a single charge with its 624 watt-hour battery. It fits riders from 5'3" to 6'5", rolls on 26-inch tires, and comes in at about $899. All right, so bike build was pretty easy. Took me about a total of 30 minutes. Not too bad for something like this, although I did get a couple of hiccups because the threading on some of the screw holes was a little bit off, but we made it through it. Overall, super easy build. Something I would recommend if you're gonna build this yourself is that these are the tools that it comes with, as well as a couple others. I would definitely use your own tools if you possibly can. This thing is pretty hard to use. I'm still thankful that they include it, but yeah, I would probably use your own. Now, just real quickly, taking you around the bike, you've got the adjustable seat. I love the leather on these. It looks pretty nice. The battery back here, you can take out by just unlocking it like that. And then this is where your battery power button is. Up front, you've got a pretty generously sized basket with your headlight on the front and your reflector. And then the top, the screen looks pretty nice. You've got your Shimano gears. And overall, it's just a nice looking bike so far. But that doesn't mean that it works well. So let's charge this thing up and let's test it out in the city. All right, so to test out the ECLIO e-bike, I brought it here to Texas State University because this is about as city as it gets as far as like what kind of terrain you're going to have to experience. This has got tons of giant hills, it's got stairs, it's got different gravels, it's got cement, it's got brick, it's got everything that you would possibly ride on if you're going to ride a bike like this. So with that in mind, let's go test it. Look at how cool I look. I'm a college guy. All right, so right off the bat, we got to test out a few things: uphill, downhill, the brakes. I also got to test out the pedal assist, and so far, everything is working pretty well. Now, this doesn't have as much torque as, say, one of the more like torquey e-bikes, but it definitely got up the hill fine, especially with pedal assist, and this is a pretty steep hill. But let's go ride around the campus a little bit more, and let's keep testing it out. So far, the shocks work surprisingly well on this city bike. I don't know how much you're gonna need shocks in the city, but if you need them, this thing's got them. It rides surprisingly good off-road. Well, that was a pretty fun ride. I do want to take it on a few more rides after this to make sure that the review I give you is pretty accurate. So I will see you back in my office, and I am going to take this to a few more places to test out. I'll see you in just a second. Would you look at that? Literally 1 second for you guys, but that second gave me a few days to test out the ECLIO just a little bit more, and here are my thoughts on it. Let's start with the pros because I like to be positive first. This bike rode super smooth on hills, brick, cement, dirt, basically anything that I took it on. The battery also lasted pretty long through all of my tests without charging again, which is awesome. And the seat and the shocks are super comfortable. And the design of it is what originally drew me to it in the first place, so it definitely delivers on that front. Brakes and overall bike control were about as easy as they get, and there was one thing that I didn't expect when testing out this bike, which is when I was using it as a regular bike without like the e-motor, it actually performed better than most e-bikes I've tested on this channel when I'm testing it without the motor. So it works as like a regular bike, which is pretty dope. Now for the cons, and I want to be real with you guys. There aren't that many. The bike is a little back heavy, but overall it's still a pretty light bike. Like the whole frame is pretty light, and it's not really a deal breaker for me that it is a little back heavy. Maybe for you, that's up to you. The basket also worked really well, but I'm gonna be honest, it kind of tripped me out that it didn't turn with the handlebars. I'm just not used to that. It's probably actually a good thing when you think about it, for things not like falling out of it, but yeah, it broke my brain a little bit. And then lastly, and this isn't really a con, more just something to watch out for, but like I mentioned right after I built this bike in my garage earlier in this video, some of the threading can be a little troublesome when you're screwing things together. So just take your time, make sure everything goes in straight, and obviously don't force anything, because you definitely do not want to strip any of that. But overall, it wasn't that bad. Having said all of that, this bike was a ton of fun. If you need to get around campus, like how I tested it out in this video, or just around a city in general, this is gonna be a really good cruiser e-bike for you, in my opinion. Now, if you want to pick up your very own ECLIO bike, I'll leave a link down in the description below where you can use my code to get $50 off. The code is Eric50, and I want to give a big shout out to the company for letting me test out the bike and to just give my honest opinion on it. As always, if you like tech and adventure, which is what this channel is all about, baby, please hit that subscribe button and let me know down in the comments if you would use a bike like this, or if you own your own e-bike and you love it and you would never switch from the bike that you have. I'm Eric, this is Eric's Tech World, where tech and adventure meet. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.